So I'm Denise Wilkinson. I'm a specialist in agriculture and rural estates. I work with just about anybody, whether they own half an acre in Norfolk or 2,000 acres of grouse moor in Northumberland or an island off the coast of Wales, and yes, they are all clients. They cover everything from very small farmers to farmers with a larger turnover than some blue chip companies and UK national conservation charities. They all have different needs, they all want to do different things, and frankly, I'm up for the challenge. Some of them are common problems, not for the conservation charities, but for all the different types of farmers. Often it's about family dynamic, trying to accommodate different generations of the same family on the farm. Of course, if it's large enough or you have a landed estate, you've got less problem in actually accommodating them, but there's still the same arguments about who gets what. It's easy to deal with those who are involved in the farm, but how do you deal with those who are not? Succession planning is quite critical and it's quite delicate. You have to find a way of making them tell you things they don't really want to tell you, but you need to know. The conservation charities and the sort of larger groups, it's a different thing. Either it's income driven if they're larger farms and landed estates. They feel they've got an obligation to keep the estate together, that it's only with them for that generation. I know you hear that said a lot, but they do feel like that. The nature conservation charities, of course, they're looking to get a totally different outcome. And at the moment, all the different groups are coming together under one banner because we've got the new land management schemes that are coming in with all the words being bandied around like natural capital and green banking, habitat banking. And that's a whole new challenge. It's quite exciting because there's no templates, so you get to do a lot of freehand drafting and make it up as you go along and hope it works in 5 years' time. The smaller farmers always want to know what it's going to cost. And they suck their teeth a lot, but they know they're going to get good value and decent advice, so they usually go with the flow. The larger estates want to know whether we can find a pragmatic way of solving their problems, as do the conservation charities, because they know where they want to get to, but there's no plotted way as to how to get them there. And that's the kind of challenge I like, trying to work out a way of making all the pieces come together. My top tip would probably be for the sort of broad band of farmers that they need to plan. They need to plan early. It's no good coming to see me when they want to retire tomorrow. We just don't have time to plot out the income and the tax and the land and get it all in the right places. And once you've made a decision, tell the family what you've decided. If you don't tell them and you die, all hell's going to break loose. And it's much easier if you can talk to them rather than me try and get them all to work together. It's quite expensive to do it that way as well. So we have a large team of all different kinds of agricultural experts. So it's very unlikely we won't be able to put something together that will help you with your problem. If you go onto the website and either look for me or Agriculture and Rural Estates, you'll find us. And any one of the people that you find there will be able to help you.